talking to this girl off El Capitan?
Another tourist. Got too close to the edge?
Yeah, I'm not sure yet. There's no animal tracks near the top of the trail. Whatever she was running from, she was running for a while.
Eric Bana plays a National Parks Service special agent in Untamed, a new mystery thriller that sees him investigate a brutal death in nature's vast wilderness. And for more, Eric Bana joins us now. Hi, Eric.
Hi, Morgan. How are you?
I am doing great. So listen, you had me at murder mystery. Like, as soon as I heard this was going on, and then I watched the series, and it's so good. Now, is it true that you first read the script for the first episode back in 2019?
Yeah, that's right. It was about 2018, 2019, and I just absolutely loved it and called Mark straight away and said, we have to make this show. How can we get it done?
I love it. I also didn't know that I needed a show with you and Sam Neill because you two have phenomenal chemistry in this. I love your dynamic in the show.
I know, we were so lucky when Sam agreed to come on board. I'm a huge fan. I mean, growing up in Australia, he's such an iconic figure. I mean, no matter what country you're from. And we'd actually, not only had we never worked together, we'd never actually met. We'd never been in the same room together prior to this show. So it was a huge thrill, and he's so much fun to work with and so great as Souter.
I love that. What's the one thing that surprised you the most about working with him? Because you know how we have this idea of someone, especially if we love the films that they're in and think they're this kind of person. What's something that surprised you about him?
He has a real, I wasn't surprised about too much. We have a ton of mutual friends, so I knew so much about him, and I knew I'd get along really well with him, but he just has that great quality that some of the great actors that I've worked with have, which is it's very effortless. There's just this kind of effortless, unstressed quality on set, and it's just a dream, really.
I love that. You know, you think of Yosemite National Park, you think beautiful nature, but there is something really creepy when it's the backdrop of a murder mystery. Why does this work so well, having it set in a national park?
I think because, you know, those of us who love outdoors and national parks are aware that there is also an element of danger, like a natural danger, whether it be storms or fires or floods or whatever, but also that there can be an underbelly. And I think anyone who's camped, you know, in the back of your mind, there's always that thought of who else is out here? Yes. You know, what noises can I hear? What else is going on in this place? So the show really taps into the underbelly of what could possibly happen in these vast areas. And I think it taps into a kind of psyche of the audience.
Yeah. Now, how much of the series did you film in BC? Because I think I read that there's a lot filmed in BC.
Pretty much most of the show we shot out the back of BC, out the back of Whistler and so forth. So I was just pinching myself every day. I'd spent some time in your beautiful winters there skiing. So this was the first time I got to experience these locations in summer, and I was just completely blown away. In fact, a lot of the crew, we would go to locations that they'd never even been to themselves. And so watching them react the same way as me was really, really satisfying. So beautiful.
Yeah, I just spoke to Taron Egerton on our show. We also just had Charlize Theron on our show. And then I just read that you are going to be working with them in an upcoming thriller.
Yes, I work with Charlize in particular on that movie Apex as a fellow rock climber. Our two characters are rock climbers, so cool. It was back to some outdoors and a chance again to work with one of my favourite actors of all time, if not favourite. So yeah, that was a huge thrill.
That's so exciting. Well, I cannot wait for that. Congrats on this series. People are just going to binge this so much. It's so addictive. So thanks so much.
Pleasure. Thanks very much. Cheers.